Good afternoon and welcome to the daily briefing at the EMA office where I know Sam has some good numbers for us today, Chairman.
We are very excited. As we said yesterday, we had some good numbers yesterday and it seems our trend is continuing. So as of today, 78,664 St. Clair County residents have been tested, which is an increase of 1,221 from yesterday. We are at 6,914 positive test results, which is an increase of 62. And that does include both males and females from under the age of 10 up to their 90s. Our daily county positivity rate today is 5.1%. We are at 71,750 negative test results. Unfortunately, we are adding a new death today, so that does bring our total for the county to 183. And that individual was a male in his 70s with unknown health conditions. And as always, our condolences go out to his family. For those who have completed the required 10-day isolation period for IDPH, we are at 6,173. For state totals, 4,982,856 have been tested, with 270,327 positive test results, which is an increase of 2,120 from yesterday. And the state is reporting 8,411 deaths, which is an increase of 20 from yesterday. For hospitalization numbers for hospitals that are in St. Clair County, currently we have 44 patients that are admitted due to COVID-related reasons, and 4 of those people are on ventilators. And for our regional hospitalization rate, 75 patients are admitted due to COVID-related reasons, and 9 of those individuals are on ventilators. For congregate living facilities that are in outbreak status, and that is 2 or more staff or residents that are either COVID positive or who have COVID-like symptoms, as we've done in days past, we are only going to announce the facilities that have had any changes. The Esquilin Dammert Center at the Shrine has 15 cases and no deaths, which is an increase of 3 cases. Lebanon Care Center has 76 cases and 12 deaths, which is an increase of 2 cases for that facility. As a reminder, this weekend at the Gateway Classic Car Museum, we will have testing both on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day, and that is at 1237 Central Park Drive in O'Fallon. And on Tuesday, September 22nd, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., there will be testing at the Marissa Mackey Community Center, which is at 815 North Border Street in Marissa. And I will turn it over to Chairman Kern for his update.
Great, Sam. Good numbers today. Thank you. We'll move into the zip code report. We're going to read the zip codes where there have been changes. So in 62201, we go up 1 to 233. 62203, we go up 2 to 199. 62205 goes up 2 to 195. 62206 goes up 1 to 426. 62208 goes up 1 to 416. 62220 goes up 3 today to 539. 62221 goes up 9 to 651. 62226 goes up 1 to 708. 62243 goes up 1 to 104. 62254 goes up 4 to 253. 62260 goes up 4 to 138. 62264 goes up 2 to 94. And 62269 goes up 5 to 541. As you heard, our daily county positivity is 5.1% today. And then we look at the 7-day rolling average, and it's 6.0%. So we're at 6%. That's the second day in a row that we're below 6.5%. That's a pretty good trend line, and we want to keep that up. The state, with their numbers, they have a regional positivity down today to 8.0%. And included in that number is Bond County at 13.9%, Clinton County at 17.7%, Madison County at 9.6%, Monroe County at 5.1%, Randolph County at 12.4%, St. Clair County coming in the best at 4.7%, and Washington County is at 18.4%. Herb, day 189, and our numbers are looking better. Better and better all the time. We hope it stays that way. We do have a concern that we did a lot of testing at McKendree University, and we don't know how those numbers are going to come back. You hear all over the country that universities are having issues, so I guess we'll know when those numbers come back. But, 2 days under 6.5%, that's where the state told us they want us to be. So hopefully tomorrow we'll look the same.
We're going to be keeping our fingers crossed about that, and if we were our own region, just St. Clair County, we would be in good shape. And when you read these numbers, as we have been doing, and if we had some assistance from other counties, I think we would be heading even in the better direction that we need to go. We started our day off today in Brooklyn, Illinois. The mayor had asked us to come down. For those of you, Team St. Clair, that follow us, we had done a project with Rick Stubblefield, the Intergovernmental Grants Department, provided some funds for the food pantries, and so they had theirs ready to give out today. It got about 200 baskets of they had the Urban League help them, and then they were able to take the funds that we gave them and put a care basket together for them. So it was really nice. We appreciate Mayor Banks and the township officials down there helping us, as all the other food pantries throughout the county did. Really worked out good. I've said all along, the regional positivity rate is the number I look at. Chairman looks at all of them, but we argue back and forth about that. But Team St. Clair, you're doing a great job. I appreciate it. As you heard Sam say, one more death in the county, which is not what we want to hear. The state, 8,411 deaths statewide. Back on September the 7th, we told you about a gentleman up in Streeter, Illinois, that had family here locally in St. Clair County in the Muscuda area. In fact, we had his wife on and gave us an update. Healthy individual, had a gym business, was a marathon runner. We got the news today from his relation that he has passed away to COVID. And our condolences go out to Shelley, one of our great Team St. Clair followers, and her family. I can't even begin to imagine what the family is going through. The horror that you said, that you told us that he was by himself in the hospital up until he passed away. His wife and children did get to go and be there with him, but just a terrible, terrible thing. And our condolences from all of us here at Team St. Clair, and we just sorry to hear that. So, and when people think that it's a hoax, and the naysayers who don't say, they say it's nothing, it's just a flu. When you hear something like that, it's just hard. And 183 of our citizens here in St. Clair County, their family members have had to go through that. And that's 183 too many. If we don't continue to wear the mask and wash our hands and watch the social distances, we've already heard, there's been a lot of debate about the CDC chairman, and we saw the head of the CDC come out and hold the mask up and say, this is our best defense. So I don't know what it's going to take to get people to understand that.
You've got 5 people on ventilators in St. Clair County right now. We know that that's a tough thing when you get put on a ventilator, that a good percentage of those people have at least, or at best, they have long-term issues, like Mr. Anderson, who was on for so many days. And so we really need to keep our prayers for those people, and remember that the reason we're here every day, the reason Team St. Clair is doing what they're doing, is to keep people out of the hospital, keep them off ventilators. Let's get over this. Let's isolate this virus. We've got that number, a rolling average now to 6%. We've never seen that number. In the 189 days that we've been doing this, that's the best number that we've seen, and we got it today.
And if you think, we've been preaching it every day, and it's working because of Team St. Clair. People are spreading this. They're concerned. They're sharing it with their families, their friends, their neighbors. And I think each time that they hear these horror stories, I think it sinks in a little bit. And as we said before, not everybody is going to buy into it. They have their own conspiracy theories, and that's okay. They're entitled to that. but for the people out there who are sincere and are concerned about the fellow man, we appreciate that. A couple of the other people I talked to today, it's been a day of people just wanting to talk, I think. Young lady Tanya from the Millstadt area, in a business up there 31 years. And we know that all these businesses are hurting, they're suffering. And believe us, when we sit here and say, if we could tell you today, yes, that we're all going to open back up, there's nothing more that we want to do. But we are watching these numbers, and as the chairman said, some of these numbers today is the best we've had. So that tells us that the mitigation that we've been doing here and that you've all been part of is working. And for those of you who have been doing it, boy, pat yourself on the back, because it's really been a big help. There's these rumors other counties are opened up, but we can't do nothing about that. We have to worry about St. Clair County, and we're worried about the businesses, we're worried about the individuals, we're worried about the schools, but it's going to pay off if we can just keep the gas going, and we're gonna do that. So stay with us, hang in there, don't give up the fight. It's not over with yet, but we're getting closer. Tomorrow, I think, is the day that if we can come in with another day like today, that gives us a little bit more tools in our toolbox that we can work with. So we'll be back momentarily with the ladies to translate this into our Spanish communities, and then we'll be back tomorrow afternoon with the next update. Thank you.
Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs, TikTok, Grub, Hub, Twinks, Jocks, Bears, Cubs, Zoom is the new club. 6 feet, no hugs, still beat these mugs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs, mask, gloves, soap, scrubs, mask, gloves, soap, scrubs.
Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs, mask, gloves, soap, scrubs, mask, gloves, soap, scrubs, mask, gloves, soap, scrubs.
No school, gym closed, don't touch these clothes. Need food, this blows. Line at Trader Joe's. At home, gym, fish, don't come close. Just wave, blow a kiss. Mask for mask, sis. Left, right, swiping on Tinder. What was life like? I can't remember. Needing my haircut, somebody shave her. Where is all of the toilet paper?
Gloves, soap, scrubs, mask, gloves, soap, scrubs.
Okay, dolls, y'all know what time it is. Come on, stay inside and lock the door. Stay inside and lock